What is up, guys? Jacob, aka CZY Prodigy here. Today I'm going to be launching my Parkour Basics series. And little disclaimer, although nothing in this series should be too dangerous, you always want to practice safely, which is why I have this little mattress here. You know, I don't need it, but it's already here, convenience. You should find some grass, something, at least relatively soft to practice this on. Now with that out of the way, we can get into today's topic, the front roll. Alright, so for the basic front roll, you're not going to go straight over your head like you would with a somersault because you're going to hurt your spine pretty bad that way. So instead you're going to pick a shoulder and you're going to go over that way. So I'm going to use my left shoulder, but if you choose to go over your right, you're just going to do pretty much the opposite of everything I say from this point forward. So you're going to take your right hand and put that down to stabilize yourself when you're first learning because it'll feel a lot safer. And you're going to tilt your head to the same shoulder as the arm that's on the ground. You should pretty much put your ear on the shoulder, and you're going to take your left arm and throw it under like this. Just straight through, and you're going to use the momentum from that throw to carry yourself over. And, well, it's going to look like this. And if you do that properly, you should have just landed your first front roll. Alright, and now that you know how to do the front roll, you can start getting better and better at it. Going into it with a little bit more speed and power, coming up to your feet afterwards, even jumping out of it into another one maybe. And as you get better, you're going to want to start coming up more and more, get it to the balls of your feet, then go over. Or after you get it good, just come up to your feet, stand up, and then just kind of fall into it like this. And then once you get good with that, nice and confident, do it a few times, you can start going for a dive roll. This will impress your friends. And dive rolls can be either forward or up to get over obstacles or, whatever. So forward dive roll will look like this. And if you want to go upwards, you're basically going to be a dolphin, if that makes any sense. You're going to go straight up and then down onto your hands and over that shoulder. And it's going to look like this. Now, that one can be a little bit hard on the landing, but, you look cool, so who cares? Now, how should you apply the front roll? Well, basically, you use it to disperse the energy of a fall a little bit better. So instead of taking it all in your feet and then into your knees and maybe even breaking an ankle, you can fall into the front roll and be pretty much fine. I'm not going to sit here and explain how the physics of it work exactly, but basically it disperses like 90% of the energy from the fall. So, needless to say, it could save your life. And once you get really good at it, you could safely jump off of something like 10 feet high and roll into it, which, I wouldn't suggest. Please don't. I'm not liable for any injuries. But, yeah, that's the front roll mastered. See you tomorrow, guys.